Hello there everyone, this is Mark3 and welcome to Kingdoms and Castles. This is one of those games that I've been looking at for a while and I've mentioned I'm interested in for a while and then it's gone on the back burner because I couldn't afford to get it. So it's like, one of those things. I found myself with a little bit of spare monies, so I thought, hey, I'm driving myself crackers, let's get something new out here. And then let's also put it up for you guys to have a look at so that I can make a complete fool of myself in front of the camera and for people's general amusement. Yeah, that's kind of how these goes sometimes, isn't it? Anyway, Kingdoms and Castles. It's relatively simple city buildery styley game thing. You build your own little kingdom in your own little land, and you've got to try and keep your people from going nuts. Well, that's an exaggerated way of putting it, but that's basically true, I suppose. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this thing with a new game. I've played this thing a little bit just to make sure I have an idea of what I'm trying to do and to check my sound balancing and things, but I've not really got too far in it. So, difficulty. Vintar, of course. Hard. Yep. Harsh land, but a wise ruler can succeed. More raids and dragons. Possible to lose if happiness goes too low and for too long. So, yeah. Always good to have more failure states because it's more ways I can just mess myself up and all that stuff. Gives me the controls. I'm going to hit the seed generator 5 times and then whatever it lands on I'm going to go with. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, should be alright. Don't like the fact there's islands in there, but you know. It gives you the overview controls, but we're going to drop in here now and start our kingdom, which is going to have a phoenix because it's going to burn, quite honestly. And we're going to call this place... You know, let's go with my Wild Mail standards rather than come up with a really inventive name. This is the Kingdom of Aiyonia, because why the hell not? Aiyonia, take us to our little island. Pretty please, with sugar on top. There we go. Aiyonia, an unpopulated land. Okay, let's see where we're going. Barren, fertile, very fertile. Barren, you can't put your farming on unless you've got access to some irrigation. I've never actually got that far, so, you know. Barren, though, is a good place for building. We also want to have rocks and resources and trees, and we need stuff nearby, basically. So this outcropping on the side of the land seems to be a good place to get started. Now watch me make a complete hash of it. Right, castle. We want to put down our little castle, our home. This is the only free structure in the game because it's what starts us out. And let's place it here. Yeah, here looks good because we're near a whole bunch of stuff. So I guess it'll be okay. Fingers crossed. Like that. Yeah, let's put it there. Okay. Sorry, I'm in the habit of counting things out when I have an idea of what I want to do. So, you know, I do that all the time. Anyway, let's go ahead and put down some roads. Just a couple, because that leaves us with 10 wood, which is enough for 2 hovels. And yay, my castle's been built. So there we go. 2 hovels. Give the peasants a place to rest their hats, because that's important for some reason. I don't know why, but apparently the peasants appreciate it, so, you know. Now, for now we don't have automated resources, I know this much, so I want to start cutting down some of the trees that are nearby, just to get access to some wood to help me build things, and just keep on going. Wait, my camera's out of position again. Oi. Stay up there, please. Thank you. Something about this game keeps resetting my camera position. One of the things I was testing about. But for now, we're just gathering wood and moving it back while we wait for some more people. My lord, 2 people found a satisfactory home and decided to serve me. Yes, more servants, please. More servants are what I desire, what I crave, because I want people to live in Aiyonia, my quiet little hamlet, which I will soon destroy through sheer ignorance or something. I don't know. 28. I really want to get a quarry to get more, start getting stone down, but I want people first, so let's slap this down because we're already at 10 people, so we're already full. Just rotating it because why not? So, got that going. Yep, got houses. That'll give me some people, so I can... Let's put down a quarry now. Oh, it's not out of range. Of course it's out of range. It's out of range all the time. Which means I need to extend my roads. Costs me wood, though. That's another reason to get wood. There's a lot of stuff down here. There's iron, there's stone, and there's a whole bunch of trees. So this is looking like it's going to be an industrial zone to me. You know? I'm going to place industry down here. So let's trail a road down this way. Yep. Got 10 food left. I should probably do something about that. So let's go ahead and slap down some fields. This is fertile. It's not super fertile, but it's fertile. So that means I can put farms down on it without the aforementioned irrigation and stuff. The problem is, though, that's used up all the wood that I had as well. So I need to thin out this forest a bit more. The problem is, I may have played it a little bit, but I know that if I cut down all the trees, I can't put down a forester without trees nearby for it to start working off. So if I'm going to make this an actual pure industrial zone, I want to keep some trees down here so I can put some forestry in here as well. Because wood is useful. Surprise, surprise. Shocking, I know. Okay, I've got 13 people out of 20. Not too bad. I am going to... I'm out of food, though. That's going to cause serious happiness problems. And if my people get unhappy, they will not bring more people in. They might start leaving. And, of course, if I'm getting too happy for too long, there's that whole failure state thing, because my people won't be very pleased with me at all. They will defy their rule and master. Their rule and master? Their lord and master. Sorry. Yeah. Our kingdom was unable to attract any new residents this year. The peasants are too unhappy. Uppity flipping peasants demanding stuff. I don't know. It's just not right, is it? Peasants wanting stuff. Just trying to make it harsh for us rightful rulers of all we survey. Isn't it? I don't know. But I'm starting to get some idle people around. I'm full up on housing though, so let's go ahead and expand this like that. I'm starting to plan out kind of a housing area that I want from looking at the shapes of the various houses you can get. So I'll build another 4 there. I don't know if this is very efficient because, as I said, I'm not really toyed around this game very much, but at least I've got some food coming in, got some housing, and with housing and happiness I can expand, but it's time to get that stone mining going on as well. Let's put it, where do I want this? One there, then one there, but then it leaves one there. I can always demolish these and move them later. For now, let's just get the stone being harvested so I can actually start building things. Yes, food. Carry my food to my castle. I will keep it safe for you all, because that is what I do. Of course. Yeah, right. I don't know. Let's chop that one down. Okay. Now, this is hard mode, so there's going to be Vikings, there's going to be dragons. Don't know when they're going to turn up, but they can cause some serious damage if I'm not careful. Because one of the things that got me interested in this game is I saw videos. So I've seen videos of earlier builds of the game and stuff like that. So I do need to be aware of various things. If I recall, though, I need... yeah. I can start building up stone fortifications with stone. But I need gold to build actual defensive emplacements. Also, it's raining, so it's flooded some of my fields, which is lovely. Good on you, weather. Good on you. You suck. Oh well, only 2 of my fields are down, but if a field floods... Flooded due to heavy rain, harvest lost. That means I don't get anything from it this year. By which I mean day, by the way, because a day in this game is a year, technically. So, got that going. 24 people. I'm just starting to harvest stone and stuff like that. Not doing too badly, all considered. Oh look, a dragon's turned up. Hopefully it won't attack me. I don't know if they attack unless they get attacked back, but if I recall, I could kill these things to get a whole bunch of money. But if they attack, depends on what's nearby when they just start hovering there. Yep, he's just wandering off again. Good. Hey, he's left me alone. Okay. Oh, and one of my fields just spontaneously combusted. The small village of Aiyonia. Huzzah! Oh well, people are near, but oh, they couldn't save it. Oh well, that's lost me a bit of wood. Need to replace it. There we go. I've got 9 idle people though, so okay, I can expand myself a bit. Let's see. Idle people all help move your stuff around, and they're also your builders, so you'd want to watch out for it. Let's see. I want to get quarry, but I don't have wood because, you know, wood. Of course I wouldn't have wood. What are you on about? Me having wood? Pfft, nah. I need to get a forester down. Then that way I can get just a steady trickle of wood and I won't be at risk of deforesting an entire area. Let's see. Industry. I require stone and wood for a forester. A forester needs wood, I know, shocking. But it is not too bad. 15. So a couple of patches down will do that. And I can put it in here. I want those 2 for that iron mine because I put a road in there. Which means this one needs those 2. So I should put a forester here. And as you can see, it's got this work area. It'll harvest automatically from trees in this area. And if it's fully staffed, it will be able to replant trees within this area as well. So it'll get to work and do stuff, basically. Only needs 3 people, if I recall correctly. Just need to let it get that stuff sorted out. I know there's some decent farmland in here, but I'm more concerned about the wood. Yeah, there you go. Fully staffed, so they're starting to plant some trees around the place. Actually, that's very, 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 very... That's looking like a decent spot to put some farming. So this will be a resource harvesting kind of zone, won't it? Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I can put another set of farming into this area quite nicely. Yep, bring me food. 36 out of 40, that's okay. People are relatively happy. Right. Keeping going. Now the problem is this area, of course, is a bit further removed from the rest of my place at the moment. But then again, I don't have any defences at all, so... Yeah. By the way, foresters, you can't put them with their zones overlapping like that. So they can't overlap onto another forestry building, but you can have overlaps of the general area. So that's good. Good. Yes. How am I doing? Not too bad. But yeah, this will be just general harvesting, grow trees and cut trees down, mine stone. I'm going to put a farm section in here, as I said before. And then I'm going to have to do a very expensive job protecting this, I think. If I'm thinking of this correctly, what is it? What was I thinking of? There was something, wasn't there? A quay, or wasn't it? I can build bridges to help people move across the water, yes, but that's not what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of... I don't know where it's gone. There was something about being able to build on the water. Oh, there it is. Pier. Allows building on water. So I can expand walls around this area later, but it's going to cost me gold. So, you know. I have to tax the filthy peasants if I want to protect the filthy peasants. It's a vicious cycle. Speaking of, I can actually afford to build a taxing building now, so I can actually start to tax the people. Rejoice! You can give me shiny things! As is right and proper. Yes. I can also give you slightly better housing as compensation too. So there you go, you guys can have a cottage. Be happy with that. Though I don't have a fuel source for the cottage to keep them warm. Warmth is overrated. Who cares? They're peasants, right? I'm sure they can live with it. Oh, I care so much about my people. Yes. I think I need... No, I'm okay for food right now. Right. So I've got that. Let's set a tax rate of 1. What's that going to trend down to? 57. 57, if I think I have to keep it above 50 to get people joining at all. And if I drop below 50, I think it's people start to leave. So as long as I don't let it get too low, I will still continue to attract peasants, though at a slow rate. But at least I'll start to get some money, which I can use for more expensive and advanced structures. So there is that, I suppose. How much space do I want for this? At least I've got 66 wood, so I can do some more stuff. I need more stone. Yeah, no one saw fit to stay because my people are not ungrateful little buggers. Let's build a tavern. We've got to keep the peasantry happy and all that, so we'll do that. We'll also build an additional cottage, like there. So we've got a tavern going up to which will consume food, by the by. But I will be able to start I'll start gain happiness from that, which will attract more peasants to serve in my noble and completely fair kingdom. Yes. I should also probably pay attention to the fact that things catch fire sometimes. Town. Well. If I put down a well, that'll stop things from... Well, it gives peasants a water source to put out fires, and it helps prevent fires nearby. So, let's put one there. Nice and central. They also run to water sources around the place to put things out as well. So, you know, they're not completely stupid. But they'll do things. Yes, that's specific, isn't it? 5 people visited, but 4 stayed. But only 4. So 4 out of 5 people wanted to stay. No, that's fine. I don't mind that. Anyway, let's actually start cutting down these trees, because I want to get more food. Foresters don't completely remove the trees. They leave them... They leave it partially deforested, so it'll grow back faster. But I want to cut these trees out entirely because I'm taking over this spot for food production. So, there we go. Yep. One there. If you cut that one down, please. Oh, you're not harvesting that one. Cut that one down, please. Pretty pleased with sugar on top. Come on. Cut it down. There we go, thank you. Right, so that's down. And I've got resources now to build a windmill. Oh, and the moment I try to, they put trees on it. Of course. Of course they do. I'm going to put down a windmill as soon as that happens, because windmills boost the productivity of things around it. So, let's build that like that. Yep, that seems okay. And that is an additional food source, though I am actually still just fine for food, now that I'm looking at it. I'm also slowly building up gold, which is excellent. Not got much by way of stone, though, so I should probably do something about that. No one's free right now, because everyone that's free is building this. Up to 5 people can work on a single structure. So that's going to be giving me enough for that. How's my housing? Yeah, I can continue to grow, so that's fine putting down that quarry. Besides, if need be, I can turn the quarry off and it'll free up the 4 people that would normally work there. So that's no problem at all. And look at that. This little harvesting zone is coming along quite nicely, actually. Now, I got that road there and those cottages down because I want to actually build a 3rd forester, which I'm going to put, like, over here. So it's very... Oh, yeah. That's happened, but people have grabbed water straight from the well and they're putting it straight out. So that's good. I'm going to put a third forester down here. Oh, and it spread to the neighbouring one, and that didn't get saved. Darn it. But that forest is going to work from the same patch of trees, so it's going to help out in general. And I'm not going to use up any more of this space for other industrial structures. I'm going to keep this area clear, so I've actually got space for the trees to go into. Ooh, I can afford a manor. Okay, top tier housing it is. Yay! Let's build it like that. No one's available, but yeah, I know. It's because we don't have anyone free right now. Everyone is busy on everything else. Oh, no idle workers available for that either. Where have they all gone? Oh wait, there's one builder running around. Right. Let's turn off that quarry. And that quarry. So we've got a whole bunch of builders running around, which can get this manor up, since I can afford it. You know, housing. Yay, housing! I really do need to start defending myself, though, a little bit. Because if I get hit by something, I don't want to pay the price for it. I want to murder the people that would murder me. I don't care if they murder my peasants. Oh, geez, there's another place on fire. Right. There's a lot of fires going on right now. Then again, it is summertime. I suspect there's an increase in fire chance. Yep, the hovel burned down. Oh, jeez. Actually, I'm gonna... Should I? 5 wood? You know what, sure. 5 wood, let's spend that, just get that back up. Why not? Why not indeed? Right, there's a little bit of land there, but all that's barren. And this is going to be within my walls when I start to build those. That's also why I'm harvesting a whole bunch of stone, by the way. So I can actually start building stone walls. I do need to get on with it. Okay, that's housing. Good. Happiness is 52. -5, no churches or libraries. I've also got no charcoal, which I think is also causing a problem. Can't afford churches or libraries because they're both high-end stuff. They both need stone in abundance. I can do something about the charcoal, though, I think. Problem is, charcoal production, you don't want it near housing, because apparently it has an unhappiness effect on it, as from what I understand. Let's have a look. Used for heating, cooking, and smithing, produces smoke nearby homes won't like. So yeah, don't put that next to your residential section, because people will not be liking it, oddly enough. Okay, I'm maxing out my food storage. I need food storage. Wow. Let's put this here. Sure. That's going to help store some food. And then, because I'm apparently caring for the filthy peasantry again, I need 25 stone. Let's turn on this worker, turn on that, so I'll get some more stone out. But since I'm caring for the filthy peasantry once more, I am going to build a bakery next to that, because, you know, food quality is a thing, supposedly. Flipping peasants demanding stuff. Ugh. It's just not right. A lord should not have to put up with this kind of thing. No, it should not. There we go. Massive amount of food storage. Because if food is not gathered by the end of winter, it disappears and despawns, so you lose it. So if you're producing too much food, you want to have a place to put it. Wait, does that require workers, actually? Yeah, windmill requires 1 worker to improve the adjacent farming. So that means I can quite easily build another one as soon as I've got enough stone to do so. Of course, that's the rub, isn't it? I need enough stone to do so. Once again, I need to actually focus on defences. I should be defending my peoples, but I can't be bothered. Well, actually, because I keep getting distracted by other things, but, you know, saying I can't be bothered, they probably see it that way. Our Lord and Master, Iron Mark III, cannot be bothered to protect us from the filthy barbarian hordes. Or the big scaly lizards that keep flying over our heads, breathing fire. Because he can't be bothered. Yeah, that kind of sums it up, really. But yeah, there we go. Third quarry going down. I do need more space for more peoples. Can I afford another manor? I can. Okay. Need to expand my road network slightly. There we go. Build another manor, which I will place there. That's fine. And we are actually now maxed out for housing. And that's why I built a manor. Because I needed more space. Surprisingly enough. Because these people just aren't satisfied cramming into a room so there's only standing space. No, they've got to have bed space and room to lie down, and they just demand more and more stuff, don't they? A couple of charcoal makers. Chop that down, and then this is where I'm planning to put the wall along here. So, that's all looking good. Yeah, I'm quite happy with this resource zone I've got put up, actually. Problem is, I'm expecting an invasion anytime soon, so it's just making it more and more urgent that I actually stop just messing around and build defences. You know? It's kind of strange like that. Wait, I'm not messing around. No. I'm working very hard trying to protect my peasantry. Yes, that's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. Sure. Are you getting full? Master workers. Produces stone. I think that storage is actually getting a bit full. They can only store what is effectively one stack, so I need more storage of stuff as well. Yeah, I need storage. Let's build a big stockpile. Oh, I need to build roads as well because they can't be bothered to walk on dirt. Peasants. Blooming peasants. Okay, fine. I'll build a stockpile there for you guys. Jeez. They're never happy, are they? And I'll keep on complaining about them because I'm not happy to have to put up with such antics. At all. Let's put down a fourth quarry. There we go. Right. Yeah, that's looking really good, actually. That's also a good spot to wrap up this first episode because I've got a really solid industrial base, I think. At least I've got basic resourcing going really happily right now. So, you know, it's all shiny and wonderful and all that jazz. How well this is going to hold up remains to be seen because I still have no defences and I'm 18 years in, so, you know. This has been the founding of the Kingdom of Aiyonia. A small village with many peasants who keep wanting more things. Happiness is actually happiness at 70. I'm going to increase the tax rate on them. Yes, give me more shiny stuff. If you're going to make me put up with stuff, I'm going to make you put up with stuff because that's how it works. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all some other time. See you all later.